Hello Minecrafters and YouTube for the first time. This is my first YouTube video. I've been wanting to do a YouTube video for a while just because everybody else does, and I thought it would be pretty cool, but I also have this really great idea. It's a reusable trap that I've used it to make where I can spawn, this is Xbox 360 by the way, I can spawn creatures instead, but what I have is I have it set up for fire charges to shoot across, or you can do flaming arrows, and then turns off. Seems like, be really easy. It might be an easier way. But what I do is I attach it to a T flip-flop, which then changes the power over to right here, which will run this way, sending a current into what I call a circuit breaker. I invented this. It turns into a clock when you push the button. I'll just make it work real quick, just to do nothing else but to show you how it works. So it turns power there. No, it's attached back here. Okay, so it turns power there, and then the clock just repeats. And this is connected over to here to shoot fire charges, or whatever else you want to do. If you wanted to do creatures, you'd have to make it there was more room, which I've done. I could show you guys if you wanted to, but you guys can't tell me if you want to because this is a video, not live stream. That's that, and it also connects up to here, which they're attached on a inverter, which when power is turned on, it'll pull them up. I also have underneath, I have it underneath one, so it can pull down as well. That way, once it turns off, the fire charges are turned off as well. And this isn't a perfect trap. I mean, if I wanted to, what I would do is I'd attach a wall here, which would close them in after they push the button, which would be simple enough. You just connect over here. Oops. And so when you push the button, doesn't quite reach, go figure. But yeah, if I thought about it more, but it closes it and then closes you in so you get shot. I mean, or you could even put a one right above here. Really doesn't matter. But what's really cool is using the T flip-flop, you turn a button into a lever, right? Well, I was tired of using just a lever. I mean, whoever invented a T flip-flop was ingenious. I mean, understands redstone far more than I do. He surpasses me infinitely. But what I invented, I think, I've never seen it done before either, was as it comes through, it turns power here. Go away, piggy. Goodbye, piggy. I should kill you. Anyway, sorry, distracted. Gets power here, which then connects it all the way back into the repeater, or not the repeater, the T flip-flop. Which, but as it's doing that, it's going through here, which it travels through here, and after it connects there, it powers this block, or this piston, which it moves the block to turn off the power. So as the power is turning off, it's going this way, and once it turns off to this, it'll switch the power. But this takes longer to end, so it doesn't turn into a clock at all. I'll show you a quick demonstration. So as it's going through, it puts power all the way through, travels around, turns off, then shuts that off, and then that shuts off. Not really hard. All you have to do is you make sure there's less clicks on this one, or less repeaters, than on this one. So I have about the same amount. There's 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 on that one, and then I have about 4, 7, 9. I have about 9 on here as well, but these are on higher clicks. No big deal, really. And I have the same thing repeat on both sides. I guess I can show you guys how. You guys should know how to build a T flip-flop. If you don't, this is how you do it. A block, piston, dig a block down, put a redstone torch on both sides, on the ground itself. You can't put it on the sides. Then block, 2 blocks above it, keeping a block space here. You put redstone torch on either side. Ooh, did you see that? It moved. And it has to connect up to this one. If it connects to the bottom, it won't work because that's where the power is coming out, not going in. And so you just use a button. I'm going to use a wooden button because they're new with the new update. So excited. And so I'll just show you what it does. Alright, so you have this power there. If you, let's just bring it over here real quick so I can show you guys. Push that, switches over. Really cool. But what I invented, which I'll destroy this to do it. So it takes power to here. So we'll just bring it up a block, which only needs to be 1. I guess I could do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not a perfect number to do it with, but I like this number. Nah, I did too many. 8 or 4, 7, 8. There we go. Yeah. So connect it all, which then just bring this all the way back up to power up here. Go away, piggy. I still want to kill you. Alright, see how it's turned off? Well, somehow we have to make power end here. So we just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then travel this across, and you're going to put this up, not there, right there. It needs to be up 1, just for the fact that you don't want to break the redstone, because if you break it, then you won't be able to reuse this. As it turns off, it just retracts. So power on, pushes power in, turns it off, and then shuts off. Very cool, I think. That is what main thing I want to show you, and then also is what I call my circuit breaker. Probably the wrong name for it, but you know, you get the idea. I hope, because if you don't, then I'm not doing my job. There, you're gonna make a square. Nothing too serious. Hope you guys know how to do that. It's a square. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna piston and another piston, 1 high. So you can connect these. That doesn't need to be there. It could. Doesn't really matter, honestly. Connects that. And I'm going to use a lever since I don't have it attached to a T flip-flop to turn it into a... So as you push it... Oops. Anyway, you do have to click them. If they're on the first tick that they're on, that they start out with, it actually doesn't work. It works as a clock, but it's such a fast clock that it won't work with dispensers, which I've tried multiple times. It comes on and just travels around over and over again. There's no way to use like an updater, which I've seen somebody do using. You make like a railing here, up like this, and you put a rail that go back and forth with a micro on it. That doesn't work on this Xbox version. I don't know if it'll ever will. But yeah, this is my trap. You can do a lot of things with this, and if you guys like this, please hit the like button, and just let me know if there's anything else you guys want me to do. If you have any ideas for anything, just let me know. Alright.